Welcome back to another episode of Select Cheers Start. I'm Infamous Iron John, and with me, the big booty boy.
I'm not the Winston Wolf. I'm sorry, I'm just looking at fucking Luigi over there. He's just fucking twerking it up. Like, I don't understand. Like, what's going on over there? Like,
listen.
Luigi's
I don't. First off,
Mario, look what I can do with my booty. I can make it clap. And Mario's like, that's a good Luigi.
Yeah.
Wow. And then he turns around and looks at one of the Koopas, and he's like, my brother's retarded. Sorry.
Listen, all I know is I don't ask what you do, so I'm not gonna ask what your character does.
You're making it personal.
Yeah.
Like, I do this.
No, that's all about you, bro, man.
You're saying that my character reflects me personally?
Okay, first off, in games, when does a character not somewhat reflects, the shit of the player or the creator? I'm goddamn Randy Couture in Mass Effect.
The Randy John Couture.
Oh my god.
Of the Couture family.
And listen, I hope that episode goes up at one point in time really soon.
Maybe.
Just a kind of like miniature playthrough. Even if we only launch that one episode, John creates Mass Effect character for the first time. Who does he have? He compares himself to a fat, shorter Randy Couture. This is John Randy Couture. Jesus Christ.
It was a good time. And the internet's gonna see it.
I hope so.
It's already edited. I'm ready to put it out.
Well, what we gotta do is we gotta ask our artist to actually rend a fat Randy Couture and be like, yup, that's John.
I'm just wondering, like, I'm gonna think, like, who am I gonna be in that? Like, I'm wondering. But I'm gonna be the girl, aren't I?
Yep.
Oh my god. Why am I always the girl? Why?
Which one am I talking to?
Why? Why am I always the chick?
I don't know. You set yourself up for that one.
I don't understand. Like, you made this reference to me being Princess Peach, and you kind of like, walked away from me. You're like, no, well,
I was joking.
Yeah.
I was joking. And you were like, no, let's do this. and then I stared at you.
Tim Sacrifice, good job. Just write it out. Write it out.
Timrifice.
Write it out. Use it. There you go. That's my boy right there.
All I know is, Tim, you did your job.
You did your job.
Did your job.
You did your job.
I could only imagine though the actual conversation with like me and your girl. Tim wants to play Peach, and she's just like, I knew it, fucking knew it.
No, it's funny. I showed her the picture of the render after like you sent it to me, and my girl was like, "Why are you Princess Peach?" And I'm like, "Well, I mean, it's funny, right?" And she goes, I always knew this about you. And I was like, what? What are you talking about? And she like walked away from me. She never finished that conversation. I was just like, what do you mean you knew this about me? Like, what does that mean? What?
Yeah, you're with her, you have a kid, and she still questions you.
I don't understand. Like, what do I do? What is it? Do I do
don't know.
Is it my hands? I don't understand.
Listen, when we play Street Fighter, just promise me you don't get drawn as like Chun-Li. Don't ruin that for me. Can
I just say that?
Or Cammy.
Chun-Li was my main in Street Fighter. I want to be known right now. That's all she was. In the OG Street Fighter, she was.
Okay, first off, so everyone knows there's something out there. Me and Jeff, aside from knowing each other for a long time, are actually the funniest thing about us is he's a Batman fan and I'm a Superman fan.
Yeah.
So we get on our cases every once in a while for some shit, but at the same time though, when someone else talks shit about Batman or Superman, we come to each other's aid.
Only we can do that. You can't do that.
Only I can talk shit about Batman. He's like, only I can talk shit about Superman. And then, we kind of chill out because we're the world's best duo. And yeah, I think you'll die with that. Okay.
Nope.
So we're like we're a great team and we're horrible together. So it's like, okay, we have all that. And when it comes down to something like Street Fighter, because it's like the polar opposites, again, that duo of team, it's always been like, well, Jeff you would be, I don't know, like Rio, and I would be like Ken. I don't have his hair. Neither you with Rio.
I don't have his good looks. I don't have his Japanese giant physique.
But I am an asshole like Ken sometimes.
That's also true. And sometimes I was known to be a little bit obsessed with my own
martial arts.
I was gonna say fighting prowess, but yeah,
there you go. So
I've been known for that. It's funny actually now that we think about it, because I told Yvette, like, I told my girl, like, I don't know, if I never met you, you do realize I was just gonna leave, right? And she's like, where are you gonna go? I was like, I don't know. I was gonna go on a journey to go and like just study a bunch of martial arts and
I need to learn the Hadouken.
Yeah, I pretty much that was gonna be my thing.
Fair enough.
Is it real?
It can be.
We'll come back and be like, I'm doing it Kamehameha way, bitch.
Oh jeez.
Oh my god! Shut up!
Yep.
We chilled. I'm just jealous because he has hair. I gotta get him over here.
Freaking.
Get him over here.
Yeah.
There we go.
Fair enough.
Because I know that in my younger years I've made mistakes and like had him go too far, and then when he did this, he kind of nope.
Yep.
And then like he would go behind the screen and then like shoot up fireball like fuck.
Oh yes, I've had that happen.
Fucking sucks. Wow. Can I just say that I wasn't even really actually trying? I was just talking shit.
So I've learned something.
Just don't care.
The start.
We don't care about what's happening.
Aside from that, the start of every episode, we're on point, and then we suck as it goes.
That's true. This was our first episode, our first like stages. We did, right?
of this episode. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
It's all downhill from here, guys.
All downhill.
And by downhill, we mean it's complete reverse. It's uphill from here.
I don't know if we've told you enough. We're sorry.
This is.
If you're watching the series, you are probably a masochist or a friend.
Or my mom. Probably my mom. My mom's like, are you guys gonna do something? Like, no. I don't want her to be that one subscriber.
I don't think my mom would watch this.
I know. Here's the thing.
My sister might. My sister would watch this only because she's very nostalgic about like Mario Brothers and stuff like that.
You think that all her years of playing with you, she would be like, oh yeah, John is an asshole. Mm-hmm. No doubt.
Oh no, hands down. Hands down, she'll be the first one to be like.
She'd be like, "Well, I didn't have to play Mario to know that." That was a good shot.
That, just so you know, totally intended.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah. No, I got you. More naked turtles. Damn it!
Oh, I don't need that.
You really don't. Oh!
I got it.
Nice.
No, but hands down, totally. No.
That's all right. It's all right. You're good. But you are gonna have to get a little creative.
Shh. Don't hashtag shh me.
Oh, shh. Yeah. I got so scared when you dropped that.
But I was gonna say though, totally, completely. Hands down, if my sister looked at like my screen name for fucking not screen name, wow, this is AOL.
What is that? What is dial-up? What is this shit that you're talking about? You guys are old. Next, you're gonna be telling me that there was these devices that you used to call that used to like page people, and that they have to go to a place like called a payphone, like whatever the fuck that is.
And when someone said DSL, they weren't talking about lips.
Oh, what a great time it was! I mean for the lips, not for the.
You remember that your two choices: cable dial up, which no one fucking come on dial up, and DSL. Do you remember that shit?
Oh man, I didn't. No, you gotta hit
it. You have to hit it from behind. Jesus Christ. Haven't you learned anything in your relationships?
My poor wife.
You done yet? I mean, you're already done.
I never said I would last.
Yeah,
that's
right.
not the point.
Right. No, but my sister, I guarantee though, if she was like, if she looked at my Instagram or anything like that, she'd probably be like, Infamous Iron John. What kind of shit is that? Aren't you supposed to be like asshole John? Oh, that's right. You're not allowed to use asshole for this for that purpose.
Oh yeah, you can't do it.
Get to the chopper.
Come on, do it. Get in there. Put on the cape, damn it. Come on.
But no, you gotta
Kill
understand
me.
that,
I'm
like,
right here. Sorry.
my first experiences with this game, or even Super Mario Kart, was me and my sister.
Yeah.
So we're only like a few years difference, but Mario games.
But it transcends like I've always found these games to always like transcend age. You know, like same thing. My cousin, you know, we grew up together. She's 4 years older than I am.
Yeah.
But the one thing that okay, not the only thing, but like the one thing that we weren't fighting about was this game.
Right.
Like, or just video games in general. Like we would play video games together, and it was competitive but fun. This is the same cousin who would personally like to piss me off by saying things like, I was a big Ninja Turtles fan growing up, and she would always say, I'd be like, I'm Raphael and you're April O'Neil, because she's the girl. And she would go, no, I'm Raphael, you're April O'Neil. And then I would go into this like really terrible shit fit because I was a kid. And the one time the time that she did it, my grandmother basically said, "¿Qué tú estás haciendo? Like, what are you doing over there?" And she had to explain what she did, and she's like, "Coño carajo!" And she beat the shit out of my cousin for doing it. And we can laugh now. Her and I laugh at this now because it was funny. But but it's like it's that thing that her and I growing up, we were always like, she would love to mess with me.
Yeah.
I would love to try to mess with her. But when we played video games, it was like it wasn't that. It was we were together.
No, you know, for me and my sister, I don't think we really screwed with each other on video games. But she was the boss. Yeah,
she was in charge.
She was in charge. But when it came down to video games, I know you can't see it now. But I mean, because I suck at video games now mostly. Give me Castlevania. Give me Castlevania
any day.
Yeah, right.
Which Castlevania?
The Symphony of the Night.
Obviously,
hands down. Give me Symphony of the Night. Give me fighters. I'm actually decent at fighters. Not like pro level. Don't give me that shit.
But you're competitive.
Yeah, I could at least fuck with some people. But yeah, no, like there were a lot of times where she would be like, "Yep, good job." She'd be like, "Okay, here you go. I need you to beat this board." In Mario Kart, it was funny because I think she was always good at the Ghost Castle levels, and I was good at like everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah. But she was good at the Ghost Castle levels.
That's good. I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's good to have that compliment. Like, there's always going to be something that you have a hard time doing.
Yeah.
And I always found myself like to be the one that was like really good at video games, and she was good too, you know. But like, she didn't get to play as much as I did.
Right.
My grandmother, because that's who she lived with. She lived with my grandma. She was very religious, and Saturdays, while most kids on Saturday mornings were watching, I don't know, Fox in the 90s to watch things like X-Men, the animated series, Spider-Man, Power Rangers, you know, that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. My cousin not only did not get to watch any of that stuff, she had to go to church.
Oh!
On a Saturday.
Oh!
Saturday Mass. That was like their thing.
That's horrible. Oh, I mean, good for them.
Yeah, no, it was weird because like whenever I would go stay over, I would have to get into that mindset. So like my grandmother would take us to church every time. So when we would go back home, we would try to sneak and play video games. So we would turn the volume all the way down.
Yeah.
Wait till my grandma went to, because it was in New York, so she went to her apartment, and like the kitchen was across the apartment.
Yeah.
So like we would wait till she was in there, and then we'd be like, turn on the TV real slow, hope it didn't make too much noise. Turn on the volume all the way down. Turn on the Nintendo. Start playing, but like real slow. They couldn't hear shit. We'd make a peep, and she would periodically come in and say, "What are you guys doing in there?" We're like, "Nothing. We're playing." And then she'd be like, "We turn everything off." But then she would come in and then start feeling the fucking TV for heat and shit.
Oh
no, it was bad. We were like, this TV was on. We're like, no, it wasn't. And she's like, and yeah, and then she made us go and like read the Bible. That's it.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how that kind of went.
Yeah,
it was like that. And every time my mother would be like, "You're gonna go see your grandma," and I was like, "Oh, what day?" They're like, ""Saturday." I was like, "No, not Saturday. Any day but Saturday, not Saturday." I don't want to ruin it. I want to watch my Spider-Man.
Yeah, right. Oh man. Oh gosh, all those good cartoons.
In the 90s, oh my god! Like I thank God for Disney. I mean, granted, you know, we have friends that, you know, have servers and stuff that they have that they can pull stuff from, but Disney
I don't know what you're
Plus,
talking about. We don't do anything illegal. This is all on the up and up. We do not. We do not solicit any kind of illegal activity. But otherwise, I have access to a lot of different things that I like to watch that aren't necessarily from my access.
That is 100% true. Invincibility frames. We're gonna have to go. We're gonna have to go.
Go get it. Fucking run it. You gotta go. Chop it. Chopper style. Chop a style.
All right. I know that there's one all the way at the end.
There's two here.
I have to say, if you're not a child of the 90s, you missed out. You really did. Like, people are kind of like, you know, edgy now because, you know, Marvel Cinematic Universe and stuff. We didn't have that in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. You know what we did have, though? Fucking Spider-Man animated series and X-Men. Yep. And when they would cross over sometimes, we would flip our shit.
Oh my gosh.
Like when they had like Wolverine and on the Spider-Man animated series, like he would show up and you'd be like, what the fuck is going on? And it would be the same voice actor. Yeah. And like, it's fucking Wolverine. That was
back in the day when we were young, we didn't realize that was a possibility.
Yeah.
You mean they can cross over into different people's shows? What?
What are you talking about? Yeah.
All right, so you've already done the hard part for me.
Yeah, you just have to do the normal exit. Oh wait, is the did I get all the?
You did.
I did.
You got all the coins.
Oh wow. Well, good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I remember, like, which is why I feel like if anything from the 90s was like video games, predominantly 90s to me, this is definitely it. Like, I can't think. Like, if it was a time capsule of the 90s for video games, like, to me, Super Mario World is that game.
Yeah.
Like, there are plenty of other great games that came out in the 90s and that I played and that I love, like, to this day. But quintessential, like, this to me represents, like, everything. Like, it was either this or Mega Man X. It was, like, the only two.
I completely feel you.
Yeah. Like, and that's, like, a tough number two to be like, I do love Mega Man X. Like, I love Mega Man X. But something about Mario, you know, because of the fact that it was so accessible, everybody loved it, everybody played it, like, it came with your fucking console. So, like, even if you didn't buy any other game, you had this game.
Yep.
Everybody who had a Super NES had this game. So we all played it, we all talked about it. We all talked about, like, secrets.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, you know, hey, did you get this level? Did you get this exit? Hey, did you find this? How long did it take you to beat it?
And this was one of those things where I think I don't mean to go back to talking about Ready Comics Roll, but we had a cast about this one time, and it's just like, oh, well, you know, what did you do back in the day to learn all those secrets for hard modes type stuff? It's just like, no, it was your friends fucking around and then accidentally finding it.
Yeah.
You know?
And that's the thing, like, you would play this game so much, like, even if you did beat it, you would go back and play it to, like, just to get better at it, to get better at the platforming. How much faster can you get it? Could you collect all the coins?
You were also trying to find new levels.
That too. Yeah. And also the fact that there was this island, I'll show you. Like, there's an island that I always thought that there was levels there because it was there. I was like, oh, there's a way to get there. And it was like this urban myth that there was like, oh, wait, and it doesn't exist. But, like, I'm trying to remember.
Hey, that's the same thing. In Final Fantasy VII, I heard about Knights Around, and they said it's an island far off and away. Was never even able to find it. Like,
Oh, wait, hold on.
Oh, good job. Thank you.
You're welcome. Wait. Oh, shit. That's not what I meant to do.
Fair enough.
That's not what I meant to do. You can take it back. I was trying to show the island. Like, there's an island here that has these three, you can do it from there.
can't.
You might want. No, I mean take your life back.
Oh no, it doesn't.
Take your life back. But there's an island you have to kind of like zoom off to the side. Yeah, just take it. I don't know how to do it. Do it again. Oh, there you go. Other way. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Fucking.
Is it select start? There you go. And then like scroll to your left. You see that?
Yeah.
I always thought those 3 little dots were like 3 special levels. I always thought it was. It doesn't do anything, folks. But yeah, that's what I originally thought. And you know, it is what it is.
No, I always thought because I always heard about Knights Around in Final Fantasy VII in the Secret Island, but I would be going around and I could never find it. And then, you know, if you're not dumb and you're not going through something quick, then you can kind of find the island and then, oh, gold chocobo, good to go.
Yeah, pretty much. But I mean, learning how to do a gold chocobo is rather complicated.
I mean, when it was way back in the day.
I'm saying way back in the day. Like
now it's a science.
Yeah.
You know.
Do you remember the go-to strategy guides back in the day? Like, yeah, you could buy them. You know, like I don't know Final Fantasy VII. I bought the strategy guide for it.
I have it as a collector's
You still
piece.
have it, right? And like for me, if it wasn't that, it was Game Winners.
Yeah.
GameWinners.com. Is that still a thing?
I don't know.
Probably.
Like that's a good question.
Could you imagine? Do
Yeah.
it. Use the feet. There you go. Sorry, I had posed a question way before we were recording about Yoshi's shoes. I said that it's the same shoe that Sonic wears.
Yep.
Anybody want to debate me about that?
I don't think. I mean, it'd be crazy like Nike doing
Nike. Sonic wearing Nikes.
Yes.
He's like, I got the new
You
J's.
son of a bitch.
Get it? I don't know if you're gonna be able to get that. You think Sonic would wear J's? Oh, you made my booty clench, bro.
I know, right?
What you doing over there, man?
Woo! All right, first off,
Okay, you gotta go down.
You gotta go down first.
Oh my God, this fucking thing.
Yeah, motherfucker. Totally intended.
Yeah, I get it. I got you.
I'm not getting trapped right there.
Oh, okay, yeah. Let that thing come down, because if not, it's like, there you go.
I don't need that life. I'll just steal more from you.
I see how it is.
Yeah, boy.
You know, when we get back, like, after this episode, we're gonna go back to 5. That's gonna be it. As you know, me and John, we get together, you know, periodically, you know, to relive our childhood days.
They know shit.
Also to hang out and drink beers, you know, to kind of get away from our lives, because, you know, sometimes being an adult is not so fun. But this kind of helps us keep us semi-sane.
Sane,
I
somewhat.
guess. Somewhat. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, even at my saneness, I think I still have issues.
Shit, you see us play?
That's the real issue. That's some real problems right there.
Of course you have issues.
You guys can't play.
Gamer's my asshole.
Wow. You guys play games for a living? I don't think so. We don't. This is why we don't play games for a living. Okay, this one's a bitch. I remember this. Get in there. Just do it. Just do it. Get in there. You're gonna have to leave him. You have to leave it. Just go. Just go for it. Get out of there. Yeah.
Get it. All Dragon Ball complete.
Oh!
And there's a cheers to that one.
Oh, yeah, boy.
Yeah, so we do this to kind of like blow off some steam and kind of, you know, have some kind of reprieve from normal life. And people let us do this.
We are significant others and people.
Your significant other.
My significant other allows me the time to be able to do this. So I owe her everything. Actually, you know what? Actually, we're kind of at that time. So I think we should call it. We should probably call it right now. And then
Are you gonna clip that thing about your woman and how you appreciate her?
I appreciate.
And on that note, we're gonna cheers out the episode and catch you later.
Damn.